Ariana is my best friend. I have her back.
Lie detector determined that was a lie.
He was genuinely one of the best friends I've ever had in my life.
Lie detector determined that was a lie.
I have been working on a video trying to examine what actually is the friendship between Scheanar and Tommy Scumdevil, because I'm very confused. Scheanar is like, you're the only one who's on my back since day one. You put me in the picture at Upfront 12 years ago. This whole season of her completely forgetting about any and all reasons why she might owe Ariana loyalty or sympathy or empathy or anything, and her completely prioritizing Sandoval above anything else. I wanted to examine the history of their relationship and how each of them have behaved. Let's get started.
You're the only person who's always had my back from day one.
The clip that's really zoomed in where Scheana is saying to Tom, you're the only one who's had my back from day one, that is from a preview for the newest episode coming up this Tuesday. It hasn't aired yet. That will be this Tuesday, April 30th.
You're the only person who's always had my back from day one.
Lie detector determined that was a lie.
Has he? Has he been the only one to have her back since day one? Because I'm pretty sure he's the one who continually repeated that she punched Raquel in the face.
Your girl put a restraining order on my wife.
Because she got punched in the goddamn face.
Right.
I don't want to upset my relationship with Scheana.
You have no relationship with Scheana, you idiot.
She goes,
Ever.
I just punched that bitch in the face.
No,
and
she
threw her
did not
phone in the
say that.
street. 100% that was fucking said.
You're
I just
a liar.
punched that bitch in the face. I
You-
fucking heard it.
I was on the phone with her. She didn't hear that.
It was a speakerphone.
Stop. Sandoval, keep your fucking mouth shut. Stop.
Okay.
Back over on Scheanar's side, she's using Sandoval's name as an insult to her own husband. Sandoval seems to have become the most widely known ultimate diss. Like, okay, Sandoval, you're acting like Sandoval. Lindsay did it to Carl in Summerhouse, and Scheanar did it to Brock on Vanderpump Rules.
What I'm
Lower
saying.
the tone, Sandoval.
Then we have Scheana flagrantly and flamboyantly confronting Ariana about, let's just say, years from now.
Let's say years from now,
Years from now.
I were to come to you and say, you know what, Ariana, I've actually seen that Sandoval has done all of this work. He is a completely different person. I am gonna see about, kind of like being his friend again. How would you feel?
I think Scheana is bringing this up because she 100% has plans to be friends with Tom Sandoval. She's trying to soften the blow when this becomes a reality.
Again, just the back and forth, like, I don't have anything to say to Sandoval. I don't know why he wants to talk to me.
Hey, Scheana. Hi.
I have nothing to say to Sandoval that I haven't already said to his face. So why he wants to have a conversation with me and in public at SIR of all places is beyond me.
He says to her, I've apologized to you. I apologize to you so heartedly, so heartedly at your house.
You don't need to keep doubling down and acting like the villain, Tom.
I've apologized to you. I've apologized to you so heartedly at your house.
Then we see that apology in the season 10 finale.
I don't even know where to go from here. I mean, obviously we're not friends anymore, because I can't support anything you've done. And I'm really gonna miss you.
We have an interview that Tom Sandoval did on his very first episode of his new podcast. The only reason he even filmed that scene was because Bravo was dangling the winter house carrot over him, forcing him to go do a scene with Scheana and with Lisa.
I was supposed to film Winter House. Then they were like, well, look, we're not gonna let you film Winter House unless you film with Scheana and Lisa and you start filming again. So they dangled that carrot in front of me. I ended up filming with Scheana and Lisa, and then Winter House ended up being like, well, no, there's no point in you going. I'm just like, shit.
And then all of a sudden, I can't keep hating him for you, and I can't keep doing this and this.
I just feel like I needed to let go of like the hatred I had for him. I can't keep hating him for you. I'm mad that he did all of this because I miss him. I miss my friend.
I know who you are to me.
Who is he to you, Scheana? Is he the one who is dating your actual best friend, whose mom you decided to contact and say, hey, I think this guy's bad? without telling Ariana, your BASS FRAAAN, that her mom wanted to know this stuff, if she did at all? Is that who he is to you? I'm just wondering.
He's very good at convincing her of what he wants. She just goes along with it. I just think her attitude has changed since they've been together.
I do think it has. Absolutely.
In what way?
You're
Exactly.
just not the same as you were a few years ago.
Point is that you said some really mean things about Tom I thought were really messed up.
Always looks out for himself first.
You do.
Are you kidding me? Like, what kind of friend have I been to you in the past, like, couple of years?
And I've never been here for you. Never. Both are trying to like put words in my mouth. How I felt at that time. That's how I felt at the time. Yes, that you're cocky. I'm sorry. Does the truth hurt? Clearly, I hurt Tom. However, I still think he's cocky, and I'm not going to take that back. Sorry, not sorry.
My best friend all over my boyfriend to my mom.
I think she's very happy with Tom, but I feel like it's all about Tom all the time.
At the time, it was.
I think
Are
Tom.
you kidding me?
I think Tom will always look out for himself first, and it shouldn't be that way.
At the end of the day.
At the time, Tom.
At the time, what?
Oh my God! At the time, you were being a dick. So you know what's really sad?
No, I wasn't.
Sheena,
Yes.
do you not understand why they might be a little upset?
I do,
about
absolutely.
You
That's why
do.
I've apologized numerous times.
Your apology was, I apologize.
Sorry, not sorry.
I'm not sorry for feeling the way I felt at the time. I'm sorry I said it. I'm sorry I said it to her mother. Is that what you want me to say? Like, I've already apologized.
No, I don't know.
Again, but if
That's
you
not
take
taking
responsibility.
I took responsibility. I texted her. Yes, I did. I know that.
Sheena.
Or is he the guy who asked you to get in the upfronts picture that you haven't been able to stop talking or crying about since 2013?
When the show started and we were at our first upfronts in New York. Our first year we did upfronts here. First year of upfronts when we were all in New York. It was my first season of Vanderpump Rules. We were at this big upfronts event and I had no friends there. I had Sandoval. I wasn't talking to any of my cast. Everyone like hated me at the time. My whole cast, they hated me when the show started. We were doing the red carpet. No one wanted me in the photos. They're all hanging out together and I was just by myself sitting in the corner. There was only one of them, Tom Sandoval, who was nice to me at the time. Sandoval was the only person who even welcomed me into photos with this group. I was there by myself and had no friends. And he put his arm around me and he pulled me in. He was just like, no, you're a part of this. You're with all of us.
Well, hold on on that. Hold on.
Sheena, that was like literally.
But I'm saying I don't forget those things.
I know, but like, let's try.
Like literally, you won't stop talking about the upfronts. Is he the guy you express concern about to your best friend's mother? Or is he the guy that you so lovingly remember and will never forget because no one on your cast was talking to you and he was the only one who made you included in the pictures for upfronts during season 1 of Vanderpump Rules in 2013, over 10 years ago? And then also sent you a Venmo out of nowhere in 2020, which was 4 years ago. Are these the things that require like loyalty till the day I die? Is like, you send me some money that I didn't ask for 4 years ago, and then you said I should be in a group photo? If those are the guidelines, that opens up my friendship to a lot more people. Now let's talk about capitalizing on something, how we view materialistic items. In the context of this situation, Tom Sandoval, exhibit number 1, scheanar Shay, APPLES, exhibit number 2.
The friendship, the restraining order, and yeah, did I decide to, if you want to call it, capitalize on it? That was your dream house. You wrecked that house. And now let's just get you out. And who cares about the materialistic items when it comes to your happiness?
Who cares about the materialistic items? Capitalize on it.
I have Sheena hitting me up, telling me if I need anything, please reach out to her. I'm so sorry.
Okay, so
Meanwhile, that same day, she's releasing things, starting rumors about me and Billy. Sheena, you know what I need from you? I need you to take a day off from dragging my name through the dirt.
The next show you play, maybe leave Schwartz and Raquel's names out of the songs. Like the shirt off, the singing about Schwartz losing his house and Raquel is hot for me. Someone needs to tell him to put the mic down. I wrote a song about it. Sure, it came out yesterday.
I didn't see that.
There's a couple specific lines that
Or about our affair.
Open to interpretation.
one line where it says, from a Ferrari to a Jetta, thought that you knew better. You went from something gold to something not, and you could do better.
I need you to understand something. You were not involved in this. You did not get cheated on. She did not Brock. Like, you know what I mean?
She filed a restraining order.
Why are you acting like you're the biggest victim
Answer
in this
me.
whole scenario?
I'm not.
You keep it on, keep it on. Oh, you inserted yourself into the
It's called
situation.
friendship.
Before this pool party fight, they had this interaction. I don't even think I need to understand why you did it. And when I think of the really amazing times we had together, I celebrate them. Just to contextualize that a little bit for you.
I know I need to let go of the hate because that's not good for me, but I'm just so mad at you still. I don't know you like the person.
Yeah, you do.
I know who you are to me.
Yeah, dude, you've been the other woman in a relationship.
You hell no! You
have
when I was 21 years old in 2006.
You still did it.
When he's first,
You still did it.
When he's first,
Who cares?
you Tom. You.
Such a gross person.
Allie, I'm sorry for yelling in your house.
And now, to conclude my investigation, which yielded no conclusive evidence, we will finish the rest, or not all of, but most of, that preview for the new episode where Scheanar and Scumdevil are continuing their heart-to-heart filled with delusion. I think they should just get married, I guess. I don't know what else is left for them.
I apologize for bringing up that from years ago. I shouldn't have done that. I want things to be good with us.
Literally, that was the only reason I wasn't even gonna put the song out last week. I was like, Tom's definitely going through it now that this podcast has come out. But I was like, the song was never about you.
Lie detector determined that was a lie.
I did add that line in.
It's not the end of the world. It just frustrated me.
That's why I was apologizing the other day. And I meant that. Like, I never forget what a good friend you've been to me. You're the only person who's always had my back from day one. I don't forget that. That's what made it so hard. Because I had to choose a side. And she didn't do anything wrong.
But I don't understand, like, why there has to be a line drawn in the sand like that. Relationships never end well.